Hey guys, my name is Rudy Asolano from McKinney, Texas, and I am so excited you're on this webinar with me today. I want to share some information that was shared with me. And listen, you may have no idea why you're on this webinar. You may have gotten kind of an obscure text message from your friend, almost mysterious in a type of way. In fact, you may be with your friend right now in a coffee shop or a living room kind of watching this webinar together, or you may be on the phone with your friend. I don't know, but listen, no matter what the situation is, you're in the right place at the right time. And here's why. I'm about to give you a sneak peek on what I believe to be the most disruptive piece of technology to enter the payment space since the history of the payment space, and we call it the Flye card. It's what you're seeing on your screen right now. That card is going to do to every credit card in your purse or wallet exactly what the debit card did to the checkbook. I'm telling you, it is a game changer. Let me just, for time's sake, I'm going to go through this information quickly. Time is valuable, so let's just get right into it. The people behind the card is called World Ventures. That's the name of the company. They've been around now 11 years. They created a vacation club 11 years ago, and they've had massive success. 2 million members in 29 countries around the world. In fact, last year they did almost $1 billion in revenue. Their number is 677 on the Inc. 5000 of America's fastest growing privately held companies. Now, what they're doing is modeling themselves off of an ecosystem that Apple created. And I want to walk you through this just to give you a little context. See, Apple was almost gone in June or July of 1998. I mean, almost out of money, almost bankrupt at that point. But guess what? August of 98, they came out with the iMac. They breathed new life into Apple, and here they are. Unfortunately, that wasn't the product that appealed to the masses. So in 01, they created the iPod, and that sold a lot, but not the masses. But in June of 2007 was the game changer. They introduced the world's very first smartphone. It was technology that was the most disruptive piece of technology to enter the cellular phone sector since the history of the cellular phone sector. And so they went on to become the largest corporation on planet Earth after they introduced that phone. But it wasn't just because of the phone. It was because of the ecosystem they created with what they call iTunes. See, the masses came in with the iPhone. They would plug into iTunes and get exposed to the iPod and the iMac and realize these things work better together. And so they sold way more iPods and way more iMacs, and thus today made Apple the most recognized brand on planet Earth. Well, we figured they were onto something, so we created our own ecosystem with what we call Dream Trips. December of 2005, we created this amazing trip called Dream Trips, and we talk about those Dream Trips with this sign, "You should be here." You've probably seen this sign before. If you haven't, you'll see it everywhere now. It's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. And what is that sign all about? Well, it's people like you see right on your screen, smiling from ear to ear, telling their friends and family, "You should be here. This trip is amazing." In fact, on YSBH or Instagram, you'll see things like, if you hashtag YSBH, you'll see things like, "Thank you, Dream Trips." That's kind of an indicator. So what is a dream trip? Well, it's a stress-free vacation on your current budget. Here's what they did. They borrowed the business concept of Sam's Club and Costco, the bulk buying concept, but instead of applying it to chicken wings, pinto beans, and toilet paper, they apply it to things like Hawaii, Bora Bora, and Fiji. And so it allows them to drive the price way down. Think, down from retail to almost wholesale or even below wholesale. Think pennies on a dollar for a second. But it gets better because it's not just a discounted hotel room. See, they want to put together a special trip that's been curated for you. So it's almost an experience. Each experience is unique. So many of our trips will include things like round-trip airport transportation to and from the resort. So we always get to a resort in style. When you get to a resort, you're not going to stand in line like everybody else. You've been pre-checked into some of the best rooms that resort has to offer. There's typically a host and a VIP welcome party, special reception, all kinds of excursions. All of this on top of the already extremely discounted price. Guys, last year we did 5,000 of these trips for 2016. 2017, we're going to do close to 10,000. I'm just going to go through a couple of them just to give you an idea of what that looks like. Here's an example of one of Vegas. 4 days, 3 nights, $279 per person, and you get everything you see on the screen there. A helicopter tour, themed dinner at Planet Hollywood, and breakfast every single day. How about this one? We do all-inclusives. Everything's included with an all-inclusive. 5 days, 4 nights, one of the top-rated all-inclusives in the world. In fact, one of the reasons why it's so highly rated is the smallest room here is almost 1,500 square feet big. And it's an all-inclusive. That means everything's included. All of your drinks, all of your excursions, all of your food, absolutely amazing. $1,300 for 2 people. But you see how you can apply points? I'll explain how points work. Just get this. 1 point equals $1. $1 equals 1 point. There's no funny math. It's not like the airline deal where you need 2 million points and you get a paperclip. No, 200 points, you'd have $200. So you can subtract 200 points from that already deeply discounted price, which, by the way, includes taxes and fees. There's no gotchas. So 1318 minus 200 leaves it only $1,118 for all 5 days, 4 nights at one of the top-rated resorts in the world, all inclusive. Your wallet goes on vacation when you're on a trip like this, and you get everything you see there. You see that encounter with sea lions? Oh my gosh, the value is just crazy. We do cruises all around the world. This one, you're cruising the Caribbean for 6 days, 5 nights, $498 includes port fees and taxes for 2 people. After subtracting 100 points, it's just $398 out of your pocket. The value is ridiculous. My wife and I love cruises. They're like floating buffets, I just got to say. And then, of course, guys, we do trips all around the world. We've got 2 to 3 day weekend getaways domestically, and then we've got 2-week excursions internationally. This is an example of one in Dubai, 5 days, 4 nights, $1,450. Everything you see on the screen there, you can apply 360 points. How do you earn the points? Well, that was the start of our ecosystem. January of 2013, we created the Earn Vacations model. And it works like this. When you join the membership, you'll get points. When you share the membership, you'll get points. And when you shop through yourself, we've got a partnership with all the places you might shop at today: Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Cabela's, Home Depot, Victoria's Secret, Nordstrom, The Rack, Macy's, goes on and on and on. When you shop through yourself, you'll get anywhere from 1 to 30% back that you can apply towards more travel. And then we've started a partnership with restaurants. You eat at one of our partner restaurants, you'll get anywhere from 10 to 50% of your entire bill before taxes and gratuity will be given back to you in the form of points that you can apply towards more travel. Remember, 1 point equals $1, $1 equals 1 point. Pretty exciting. That's like using your money smarter. It's using your money twice. It's just a smarter thing to do. And guys, we just recently expanded this into spas as well. So ladies, if you get your hair done or your nails, mani, pedis, any of that stuff, if it's at one of our partner spas, you can also get, you know, anywhere from 10 to 50% back. What would that feel like? Now, what's it cost to be a member? It's just $100 one time and $25 a month for our standard, $200 for our gold one time, you'll never pay it again, and $50 a month, or $300 one time, you'll never pay it again, and $100 a month. Now, the gold is the most popular membership because it gives you access to every dream trip that we'll do all year long, so pick the one that's best for you, go on as many as you'd like. And you get so much more because you also get everything I just talked about: the online shopping mall, the entertainment discount, the dining program. Plus, we'll give you your very own 24 hours a day, 7 days a week personal assistant. And we'll give you your very own booking engine. The booking engine will act like your own Expedia. Think about everything you might do with Expedia or Travelocity or Orbitz or Hotwire. You can do it with your own membership, but now you'll get the guaranteed lowest price here, or you'll get 150% of the difference, and we'll pay you a commission on anything that's commissionable. Absolutely amazing. Now, Platinum is quickly becoming the most popular because of things like emergency evacuation, roadside assistance, the ID resolution. We even give you telemedicine. That's like having a doctor in your pocket. Guys, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can just dial a phone number, get on the phone with an emergency room board-certified U.S. physician ready to diagnose any emergency, non-emergency problem right over the phone. If they have to call in a prescription, they can do that for you at the local pharmacy. Let's use gold for an example, though, because this is where I want you to pay attention, because this is what makes it a no-brainer. This is where you'd probably want to turn to your friend and just go ahead and give them a big old hug, or maybe a kiss on the cheek if it's appropriate, and here's why. Because if you decide to become a gold member, or any member for that level, you go ahead and you pay $200, we're going to take the $200, turn it into points, and give that right back to you. Then when you pay $50 a month, we'll add that up every single month for 1 year, and on your 1-year anniversary, we'll add all that money up. That would be 50 times 12, that's $600. We'll convert that to points, making it 600 points, and we'll give that back to you. That means that you can join an invitation-only travel club, enjoy all the perks and benefits that that club has to offer, saving money, making money, all that stuff, and get back every single dollar you pay to be a member of the club. Guys, it's a no-brainer. It's why we've become the largest travel club in the world. Everybody joins the club. Now, when you refer your friends, we'll give you points. You can put them on a video like this one. This would be enough information. They decide to join. They became a gold member. It's 100 points. There's no limit to how many points you can earn. And when you refer enough gold members, you can actually apply, or platinum or standard members for that matter, you can actually apply all of your points. You can apply 100% of points to a trip with no caps. And so it gets even better, though, because when you refer 4 customers over any period of time, a week, a month, a year, whatever, on your 4th customer, we'll say thank you by waiving your monthly fees for life. Plus, you'll still earn the points. Guys, that's the club. Everybody joins the club. Let's talk about the card. The card is a game changer. See, we believe the card is like the iPhone 1. And while there's other cards in the marketplace, just like there were other phones in the marketplace, there's not a card like this one, just like there was never a smartphone. This card is every card in your wallet because you can load in every Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express can be put into this card. See, you can load in every credit card, debit card, gift card, loyalty card, membership card, anything with a mag strip can be added into this card. Why would you do that? Because this card is a vault. Guys, it's 10 times more secure than what you've got in your wallet right now. Prove it. Pull out the card in your wallet right now and look at the front of it. It's got a 16-digit account number on it. It's got your first name, your last name, the expiration date. It's got the last little 3 secret digits on the back of the card. Look at this card on your screen. It's got none of that. See, it won't show any of that information whatsoever. It's got no identifying information whatsoever until you unlock it, just like a vault. And here's how you unlock it. With your thumbprint, retinal scan, or voice activation. When you unlock it, that little picture becomes an e-ink display, kind of like a Kindle. And you can swipe it to then find the preferred method of payment. Plus, that little green light will start flashing, letting you know it's active. Guys, what's under the hood? There it is. We bought the most advanced biometric security known to man. It's got everything, Bluetooth, near-field communication. It's even got an accelerometer in it, multiple patents. Guys, this is the card of the future. I promise you, if you took out your card and sliced it in half, your card doesn't look like this. I'm telling you, this card is ridiculous. It's also convenient. Why? Because I want you to think about something. If you lost your purse or wallet today, what does life look like? Terrible. That's what life looks like. Well, with the Flye card, you'll get an app that you can download. And then you can go ahead and sync up your card with the app, and you can load in all of your other cards. That means you can take all of your normal cards and put them in your safe where they should be. Then you're out in the place. If you should lose your wallet or purse, you could simply pull out your phone, go to the app, and do the Find My Flye card feature. Maybe it's just in the car or it's in the back, underneath the couch or something. But if you should see it going down the freeway or maybe in the subway at like 100 miles an hour, that's probably a clue. Somebody's got your card. No problem. You can push a little button, wipe out all the sensitive data on that card. Talk about convenience. But it gets better because then you can get a replacement card, sync it up with your app, and then every credit card, every debit card, every gift card, every membership card, every loyalty card, right back in place without ever skipping a beat. Absolutely amazing. Guys, it's waterproof. It's got that beacon technology where it'll tell merchants ahead of time that there's a Flye card member in their midst, and maybe they can push a special offer to you. You might tell the restaurant that you're there ahead of time so they get your favorite table ready and any other perk. Guys, it's absolutely amazing. It'll electronically calculate your points. At this point, people say, how do I get a card? Easy. If you want to get the card before everybody else, all you need to do is pick a membership, because our members will get access to the card before it goes to the public launch. Any one of the memberships will do that. And then, guys, listen, because you get back every single point, every single dollar you pay to be a member of the club, how can you lose? It's a no-brainer. I'm going to talk for just a couple minutes more because some of you might be asking yourself this question right here. See, this is for the visionaries. This is for the entrepreneurs. This is for people who just want more out of life. How can I take advantage of this technology launch? Can I earn money from this? Yes, you can. For $100 one time and $20 a month, will make you the CEO of your own multinational, multi-million-dollar travel and technology business. You can become an independent representative with a billion-dollar company, and will give you, for that same $20, the ability to market the vacation club in all 29 countries we're open for business in. So if you're watching this video and you're in the U.S. and you have a friend who lives in Taiwan, and that's a country we're open in, you could simply show them this video in their language, and suddenly if they decide to go ahead and become a member, because guess what? People in Taiwan want to travel as well. People in Russia want to travel as well. People in Greece want to travel as well. It doesn't matter, 29 countries, you'll get to make not only the points like you were as a member, but now that you're a representative, you'll also earn cash. And for that same $20 a month, we'll make you the independent representative and exclusive distribution channel for the Flye card. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if Apple was going to release the iPhone 8 in December of 2017 and they said no more AT&T, no more Verizon, no more Sprint, no more T-Mobile, the only place you can get it is through you. Oh my gosh, that you would be very, very wealthy. Well, that's exactly what's going to happen. And just like the iPhone, everyone plugged in iTunes. With the Flye card, they'll get an app which will expose them to the Earned Vacations model, which will then expose people to the Dream Trust model. And we got a way for our independent representative to make money on that as well. And so let me start to show you what this looks like. Today as a rep, you can make money on customers. You can market the vacation club. You can earn points and cash. And we've got an amazing product. That's a no-brainer. Everybody likes to travel. Everybody wants to travel at the guaranteed lowest price, so they go for free. That makes sense. But you can also make money on what we call citizens. You can profit from citizens. What's a citizen? A citizen is someone who has the card and they've never been through a presentation like you're going through right now. They've never been on a webinar. They just have the card because it's the safest, securest thing, and they get retail price and everything, and it allows them to earn points. That's kind of the coming soon. What would this look like? Lock in here, because I think this is very, very important for you to get. See, when you become a representative, you're not going to have to sell anything if you've got the card. See, you'd have the card before anybody else does, and everybody wants what everybody doesn't have. I mean, can you imagine you're at the restaurant, and all of a sudden the bill comes, you're with all your friends, and you pull out your card. You say, I got this, guys. You pull out your card, and you decide to use, like, the voice activation feature, activate Chase Platinum Preferred Card. And all of a sudden the little green light starts flashing, and you hand it to the waitress. The waitress wants to know what that's about. Your friends want to know what that's about. Well, guess what? You can pull out your phones, send them a link. The link will be a video that will explain all the technical jargon that I explained earlier when I kind of described the card. Well, your friend, honestly, though, I'm going to let you in on a secret. They don't even care about the technical jargon. They just saw that it looked really cool and it worked, so now they want one. Well, when your friend downloads and orders the card, that app tied them to you. That link tied them to you, so you'll get paid a commission, even though you never tried to sell your friend anything. You just used your card. But here's what gets way bigger. When your friend goes home and shows his wife, maybe his wife wants one. He pulls out his phone and sends her a link because that's the only way he knows how to do it, because he got an app. When he does that, she downloads and orders the card, another commission generated. But guess what? We can't pay it to your friend because he's not a rep. Must get paid to you. And what about when that wife goes out with her girlfriend? The exact same thing happens, guys, and she pulls out her app, sends them a link, another commission is generated, cannot be paid to the wife, cannot be paid to the wife's husband, which was your friend. It has to be paid to you. And we'll pay you on every card you refer that refers a card, and every card that card refers, and every card that card refers, and every card that card refers to infinity. Guys, I promise you, if you're sleeping appropriately tonight, you missed it. You hit play again on the webinar, because this should cause WV insomnia right now if you truly understand how big this can get financially. Then you see how that last card there has both the card and the you should be here sign? Guess what? That person was earning points. We put a lot of thought into this. We'll allow our Flye card holders or our Flye card citizens to earn points even though they're not a member. That way, when they want to know what they can spend their points with, just because they were doing the things they were doing already, they're going to open up their app. And when they open up their app, they'll get exposed to the Dream Trust model. They'll recognize that they can apply points. But what they see is that there's a retail price or a non-member price and a member price. And that member price is significantly lower. They realize it's so much lower, it's less than the cost of them joining as a member. So they decide to become a member, and when they do, we'll call that an auto upgrade. Another commission is generated, and we cannot pay it to the person who referred them, because if they were not a member, we will pay that to the next rep in line, which could be you. And we'll pay you for every auto upgrade that refers an auto upgrade, that refers an auto upgrade, that refers an auto upgrade to infinity. Oh my gosh, you should have goosebumps right now. But I'll explain this one last thing. It also goes straight down. See, we'll pay infinity left, infinity right. But what if you refer a friend and they decide to do like your friend is doing? They become a representative because they want to make infinity left and infinity right. No problem. You can also, your friend will get infinity left and infinity right just because you showed them. But because you referred them, you will make an override commission on all of the cards and memberships that they sell and market, infinity left and right. And this becomes a passive residual income. That's income that comes in whether you like it or not. And we'll pay you an override commission on everybody you refer that becomes a rep, and everybody they refer, and everybody they refer, and everybody they refer to infinity, straight down. Guys, I promise you this is the biggest thing you're ever going to see in your lifetime that you can take advantage of and benefit financially from. It can get really, really big. Can you make money today? Because the card's not out. We're looking at the card coming out about the fourth quarter of 2017. I don't know when you're watching this. Fourth quarter of 2017. Plenty of time for you to start getting the interest out there. But can you make money today? Maybe you need some cash right now. Easy. Become a representative and go refer 3 gold customers. It's $100 cash. Refer 6 customers. It's $500 cash. Help those 6 refer 1. It's $1,000 cash. No limit to how many times you do that. And we'll help you do this. We've got training events all around the world. The last event was 23,000 people. We were at AT&T Stadium where the Dallas Cowboys play. Pretty significant when you're on the Jumbotron. Guys, no guarantees regarding income. You get out of this what you put into it, just like anything else. If this was Subway and I gave it to you and you didn't show up for 30 days, guess what? You're out of business. Same thing here. This shows you what people make on the average, what people make on the high. I'm just telling you this is worth getting good at. I'll tell you my story very quickly while this is on the screen. I'll just tell you, my wife and I saw this idea. We had no experience. I was a vice president of commercial bank for the largest bank in the world. My wife was a commercial insurance agent. We loved the vacation idea. We didn't have the Flye card. The only thing we saw was an opportunity to make money. It wasn't get rich easy, but it was get rich possible, and that excited us. So we decided to plug in. We didn't have the time, but there was a system in place for busy people. 30 minutes a day, couple hours over the weekend. I was able to apply that time, and in 3 months, I became a senior representative. In a year, I became director. 2 years, I became marketing director. 3 years, I became regional marketing director. At the regional marketing director, that was more money than my wife was making as a commercial insurance agent, so she retired. And a year later, I hit national marketing director. That was more money than I was making as a vice president at Chase Bank, so I retired. Today, we're completely free. We do what we want, when we want, with whom we want, as often as we want, as many times as we want. We don't ask anybody permission. I'm just telling you, get good at something worth getting good at. Guys, if the business is not for you, no problem. Join the club. We love our members. We'll still help you refer 4, waive your monthly fees for life, and you'll still earn the points. But if you like the business, rock and roll. We'll help you do this. Don't worry about the how. We know how, and we'll help you every step of the way. Guys, this is the part you just get back to your friend. And here's the thing. I'm asking you 3 questions. Here it is. Question 1, do you want a card? Question 2, do you want a card before it goes to the public launch? And question 3, would you like to put yourself in a position to profit from this technology before it enters the marketplace? That's it. Just get back to your friend. Let him know the answer to those 3 questions. Either way, I hope you decide to get started with us in some way, shape, or form. Can't wait to meet you in person, shake your hand, or see you on the beaches of the world. Take care.